Hi guys, this is Karen and welcome to Shop My Stash, the review. Now, I had these items in my bin all week and I've used them to create my makeup every day when I went to the office, and I want to create the look together with you now, and I'll share with you my thoughts about each product and if I recommend it or not. So after using it for a whole week, let's start with the primer. This is by Wet n Wild. This is the base, the water drop primer in cucumber. Now I have this in my bin for a while. This is not a new product. This one has 20 milliliters. It is green tinted. It's supposed to, let's see what it says. Well, apply to clean skin, use alone or under foundation. This is supposed, it is a cream to water formula, hydrates and locks down moisture, blurs the appearance of pores. Well, it does nothing of that above mentioned like it's supposed to do. It does nothing to the pores, and I thought since it's green tinted it's going to help with the redness. Not really, so trying to get out additional product. I need to add to my chin and sides of my nose. These are the problematic areas, so definitely not going to repurchase. Do not recommend. There's so many better primers out there. Don't waste your money on that. Now for foundation, I have this one by Maybelline. Now this is funny. It was sitting in the bin like this, and when I tried to pump something out, nothing came out. So I went and grabbed a new foundation for my refrigerator. I'm keeping all of my unused foundations in the refrigerator, so I went to the refrigerator, took a new one, and that time this one was sitting like this in the bin, and there's still product inside. Basically, just because I put it on the side, I found that there is a ton of product inside. So a tip from me to you. And well, this is a good drugstore foundation. The shade match is okay for me. I don't know why I put it too close to the eyes, because I'm talking and trying to apply makeup. Sometimes it doesn't work so well together. I took out too much product, but you can see that it has coverage. It has coverage. I won't say high coverage, I would say medium coverage, because you can still see skin, and I love medium coverage. Sometimes light, sometimes medium, but I don't like heavy coverage. High coverage is not for me. So now that I applied it all over my face and down the neck, so just dab it. Now the sponge is a bit dry, so it does absorb the foundation. Because I took too much, it's pretty good that it absorbs. It turned out pretty good. So if you don't want it to absorb, then wet the sponge. I forgot to wet the sponge, so my hair is a mess. Okay, so this was the foundation. Now for concealer, well, just I bring my concealer. Okay, now I had my L'Oreal Inflatable Concealer here in the bin, but then about midweek or so, I kind of felt like it's taking too long to get something from the container, and it's you know, it comes out, and you know, you understand. Okay, so basically I put it in the empties bin. So I have, well, I had two others because I felt like it's going to go in that direction. So I had two replacements. I have this one by It Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Under Eye. And I had this one by Flomar. This is called Full Coverage Concealer. And I also have by e.l.f. the Color Correcting Stick, which is in the shade of orange. So the orange goes here where I have my dark circles, not directly under the eyes, just in here where I have the dark spots. So this is a pretty good product. I love it. I do recommend. It's affordable, drugstore product. Highly recommend. I'll leave it like that for a minute or two. I'm going to use the Flomar. I don't really like the It Cosmetics, basically, especially because the shade is too light. I need to mix it up with something. I think it's too light and it's too heavy. I'm not a big fan. I will use it because it was not affordable. I don't remember how much it cost, but I do remember that it was definitely not affordable. So I will use it. I think I need to add it to something else and combine and do some magic or something like that. So I'm going to use my Flomar. So I'm just trying to, I hate the opening of it. Disastrous. Takes forever to open it. Yeah, did that. There's a small mirror here. I don't know who it's supposed to be for, so I'm just taking with my finger and tapping it under my eye. In a second I'm going to tap the orange part and on the other eye. And now I'm going with another finger and tapping the orange one. So I'm combining things now. Now if I want to brighten and use the concealer to brighten my face, you know, contour, then I would definitely use the It Cosmetics because it's very, very light on me. Well, pretty good. I like it. I like Flomar. I think it did a great job. Of course, I have wrinkles under my eyes, so it will not make everything disappear like magic. So I have wrinkles under my eyes. The concealer is going to sit in those wrinkles. There's nothing I can do about it. Now if I want to take the It Cosmetics, it's very, very thick. I'm going to add it and you can see how light it is on me, so I can use it to brighten up my face. It's very, very, very light and it's very, very thick, so you need a very, very small amount, tiny, and this tiny is enough. So I don't recommend spending your money on the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. It didn't really work out for me. Maybe if you're in your 20s and you don't have wrinkles under your eyes, and maybe if I would have chosen the right color, I don't know, but I still don't like it that it's too thick. So if you do use it, use a tiny, tiny bit. So this one is going to last me, I guess, for the rest of my life. Something like that, yeah. Okay, now for my, where are you? Okay, I have two. I have to take everything out to find what I'm looking for. And I have two bases in my bin. I have my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer and my LA Girl Pro Primer high definition eyeshadow primer. And I love this one better than I love the Smashbox. And as you probably imagine, the Smashbox is not affordable. LA Girl is very affordable. What I love about it is, first of all, you just open the lid and apply it like this, and you don't have to work hard. Of course, I'm going to take a brush and just, you know, blend it a bit, but nothing more. With the Smashbox, it comes out like this. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and show you. Very thick consistency, so I'm taking a tiny bit and I need to warm it between my fingers, otherwise it will be just one big blob and it will be very difficult to spread it. So you can see the difference. This one has no color to it, this one does, and this is a big difference, so take that under consideration. Now, I didn't put anything in my bin for eyeshadows, so every day I took something else from my drawers here next to me. So each day I use something else. Let's see what I will use today. I haven't chosen yet. I'm opening the drawer. I'm not looking. Let's take something from Colourpop. I have a line here of Colourpop and I'm just taking one. Oh, Blush Crush. Yeah, I wasn't looking. I just, you know, let's do like lottery. I love Blush Crush. This is a beautiful palette and, well, it matches my shirt. I guess you could say that. Okay, let's take a brush. And of course I forgot to clean my brushes, so let's use the color switch. And this is how it looks like. It doesn't have a mirror. I'm going to take from the shade Cheek to Cheek, which is this shade here. I'm going to use it in my crease. Now I'm going to take off the excess because I've already applied my concealer. Now my battery is crying and shouting, change me, change me, change me. And I don't want to, but I guess I will be forced to. I guess in a moment or two, she's going to just shut down the camera, because this is what cameras do when the battery runs out. I looked for an adapter to apply directly in the power supply, but I didn't find one, so I didn't buy it. I need to look again. It's really annoying that the battery dies so fast. I have a backup battery. Well, of course, in a minute I want to show you that I have a spare battery. The battery died, so I need to go and charge it, but let's continue with the video and I will charge it later. Okay, I'm going to the shade Blush Wine. This dark shade here, it has a bit of glitter in it and everything moved. Okay, I moved the mirror again and now I found a way to put it under the camera. I don't know why I didn't think about it sooner. I feel like it's better when I do it like this than moving my head and looking that direction or that direction. It doesn't have a lot of fallout, this shade, and I love it. It's dark and sparkly. Oh, it has a fallout, but not a lot. Now, usually I don't mind fallout. If I remember to tap off the access, then it's fine. I don't mind that. And I think that I lost filling in my fingers, my toes. Okay, now I always deliberate when I'm using the blush brush, because I have 3 nice shimmers, 1, 2, 3, and I don't never know which one to use. So let's swatch. Pop a bottle, this one, or Blossom Up here, or Enamored. Don't know what that means, but I'll put it here. So these are the 3 shimmers. Which one? I think the last one with a weird name I'll use today. So basically all week I've used Colourpop because it's convenient. It's here right next to my desk. I have a drawer full of eyeshadows and a full line of these 9 pens of Colourpop. So basically I did what I did today. Closed my eyes or looked at you and chose a palette. Yeah, this is nice, but I still want something more bright in the inner corner, so I'm taking my little finger and taking from the lightest shimmer, which was Pop a Bottle, and add it here to the inner corner with my other finger. I found that it's better to do that like that, with the pinky in the inner corner, or of course if you want you can use a brush. Now since I already applied my concealer, I can do my lower lash line. So I'm just taking a brush, yeah, it's clean, and I'm going to How Rough, which is this dark shade. This one also has glitters, I think. Let's swatch it. I don't know, maybe tiny bits. So I'm just going to take an angled brush and do my lower lash line like that. So inner corner with the dark, but not the same shade that I used on the lid, different shade. And in the middle I'm going to use Made You Blush, which is this pinkish matte here, and add it to the inner corner of the lid, no, the inner corner of the lower lash line. And I'm going to take a very small brush and go back to Pop a Bottle and just add here. Oh, doesn't pick up anything. Oh, no, it did. Of course you can take a setting spray and use setting spray for the shimmers. And now I'm looking closely and I see that I have some fallout here. Well, I didn't do anything to my face yet, so let's give it a shot. What did I just say? I don't know, it didn't make any sense in my head. Okay, let's put Blush Crush and close the drawer. And now let's do the face. What I meant to say is that I'm going to do my face anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I took my Anastasia powder bronzer in the shade Rosewood. This is Rosewood. This is a beautiful dark shade. and I do recommend when you're trying it for the first time, tape the excess on the back of your hand because this one is pigmented. And I'm just warming up my face. Access. Oh, now I can see that I need to tap it more here. Oh, and I tapped with a finger with eyeshadow. Okay. Never mind. Okay, we fixed it with the sponge, and now I'm warming up the perimeter of my forehead. Just like this. As you can see, this is a very warm bronze. This is pretty color. I love this shade on me. It's not orangey, it's dark enough. I love it. For blush, I had this tiny guy by Milani. This is the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. And I got the mini. Very nice shade. And taking my blush brush. And, well, I didn't want to buy the big one because Milani, for some reason, is not so affordable like I thought at the beginning. I thought it is a drugstore brand, but it has a higher price point if you compare it to NYX or Essence or Catrice or ELF. It has pretty expensive prices, so I took the mini. I like it. I don't need more than a mini, basically. Okay, for highlighter, I use this one by Focallure Sculpt and Glow in the shade 01. It has two shades. This is to sculpt and this is to highlight, and I just use the highlighter, taking my fan brush, and this one's going to give me a wow highlighter. And yes, I went to work like this. And if you have a problem with that, you have a problem with that. I like it. I think it's a bit too icy, and what I do usually is take my powder. Oh, I forgot to powder. Yeah, okay. I'll just show you the powder that I usually use this week that I have in my bin. I have my Revolution translucent powder. I've been using it all week. Forgot to use it. And now let's take my mascara. Now I have two mascaras here. One is an old one by Maybelline, the Snapscara. And then I also have Golden Rose False Lashes. And to tell you the truth, I've been using all week the Snapscara because I really need to finish it, you know. I have it here open for a while now, and the scent is okay, but still I need to finish it or use it a bit so I can bin it. It's an okay mascara. It coats my lashes, but it doesn't do anything more than coating the lashes, in my opinion. Not a fan, don't recommend it, you know. But this is the only blue mascara I have. I kind of like the color. It's refreshing to use a blue mascara. All my other mascaras are black, and I have one brown from Colourpop. So I'll try and zoom in closer. So you can see it does nothing to my lashes, you know, other than coat them. It doesn't make them longer, or I don't find it that it's doing anything other than coat them. And that's it. Let's coat the lower lash line. And on the other side. This is cute. Cute color. Very, very nice. Now for the lips. I have here in my bin. Which shades do I have here? Oh, I have this one. This one is by Catrice. This is the Demi Matte. This one is in the shade 10. I also had the shade 40 and then I decided to take it with me to work. So I have here in my bin only number 10. And I just apply it on my lips and try not to talk while I apply my lipstick. Now every day I don't bother with the lip liner. So I don't have a lip liner in the bin. Well, oh! Forgot the brows. Now that I'm looking at myself, I see that I forgot to do something to the brows. Now I have here, if I can find it, usually I take everything out and put it on the desk and just return everything later. I don't know why I didn't do that now. No reason. Brows. This is my e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is in the shade Taupe. Yeah. This is small and cute and it looks like this. It has a very small applicator brush. Well, it's very convenient if you just want to do your brushes really quickly, and you know, it A, colors your brows, and B, keeps them in their place. Let's redip. I think it's really cute that it's small, travel friendly. Usually I use that when I'm in a hurry, which is usually when I get ready for work. Okay. If I want, I can, you know, put them like this, make them a bit fuller. Yeah, okay. Now, this is the finished look and we need to apply setting spray. Setting spray in the bin is by Colourpop. This is the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Setting Mist. I'm going to close my eyes and lips and spray. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it has a nice scent, but I don't really like the spritz of it. I don't know. The spray doesn't give you an even coating, so maybe it's good for the technique of applying it on a sponge and then tapping it. I think, yeah, it is better if you just spray your sponge instead of spraying your face and just tapping it like that. Yeah, well, this is it. This is the final look. Let's arrange the hair. This is the final look. What do you think? I think it turned out beautifully, and well, you know now my opinion about all the products that I used today that are in this bin. Of course I have backups. I mean, for primer I also have here the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and as I said, for foundation I already have a new L'Oreal Inflatable Pro Matte, and for primer I also have my Milk Hydro Grip. I mean, I have backups here. I have, you know, variations, except from the I have only one blush, one bronzer, one highlighter. So everything else I do have different options. If I want to do something with the brows with this powder, you know, I do have options, but I love doing this shop my stash style and, you know, not buying anything new, especially when ASOS, you know, delivery lost my package. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I found that they lost my package. Well, I got a refund, but this is not the issue. I really wanted the items that I ordered on ASOS, and by the time I found out that the package was lost, everything is out of stock, so I got a refund, which is great, and I love their customer service. They were very, very helpful, and it was really easy, breezy, and I got, the day after, I got the money back. But this is not the issue. The issue is that I really wanted the products, and now I don't have them, and this is annoying. And my Colourpop package, I ordered it, well, I think almost 2 months ago, and still no package. Now when you hit the in the email, you have tracking or something, track your shipment or something like that, and I click it, and DHL doesn't even recognize my shipment anymore. So I sent them an email. They said they're going to get back to me in 48 hours. 48 hours has passed, but Colourpop did not reach out to me. So this is a bummer. I don't know where my Colourpop package is. This is annoying. Okay, so what I really want to say is that instead of buying new products, use the one that you already have. Stop buying new products, especially in this time and age where shipping is a bit of a problem. Okay, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, join my little family here on YouTube, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.